All right. We will now like to acknowledge the equipment being used here, by the way. JR's listening room has right now, we're using the Krell CD transport, and I think we're using an Altus reference digital to analog converter. All right. And of course, we're still using the For Sale Air reference turntable and Jadi amp and preamp. And then what do we got over there? Of course, yes, we're using Vandenhull cables today. We're using the first, and by the way, Jerry Kaimo's here, and he did have a talk, and I think he had dinner with A.J. Vandenhull, the designer of the first cables. I think he's a physicist, right, Jerry?
Yes, he was a professor at the university for physics in Holland, I believe.
All right, because as you can see, folks, quite a number of audiophiles from abroad, the top audiophiles, have been actually visiting the Philippines. Last time, if you recall, we did have on our program Manuel Huber of FM Acoustics, and he's also one of the more well-renowned audiophiles around the world, manufacturers. And so what exactly, Jerry, did A.J. Vandenhull say, and what did he have to impart to all of us?
A.J. was speaking about his new carbon cable system, David. He struck me as someone who is really concerned about the environment, considering that his new cables, or since 1989, I think, his cables have been so-called PVC free.
Meaning he's using non-metallic alloys? Is that it?
No, the PVC is actually the wrapping around the cable.
Okay.
AJ has apparently developed what he calls Huliflex, a wrapping that is environment friendly, David. It does not harm the earth in any way, unlike PVC, which, according to AJ, has now been banned by the American government, apparently.
And what about aside from that, Jerry, what about the cable is so special? I understand that he uses this new carbon technology of his?
Yes. He explained that he was using carbon in replacement of the standard metals because he can produce a better. His term for it was an electron tunnel, actually, for the signal to pass through much smoother, without too much interference or negative sounding. You know what I'm talking about here.
Of course, and we all know that most cables, conventional cables, at least those we are familiar with, do have directional signs, and obviously this one is non-directional.
Yeah. Regarding the directionality of cables, if one point he made clear to us, and this was made clear also to me in Las Vegas by another cable producer.
All right.
Was that the direction thing is sort of a fallacy because.
That's right. In fact, that is what Manuel Huber mentioned
also
in several shows
Huber,
ago.
So it makes three guys. One guy from NASA, this guy from Holland, and now Manuel. Since we are going on an AC current,
yes,
the signal does go up and down, so it does not really matter in what direction your cables are.
So as far as directionality is concerned, that is not something new with the first.
No, it is not. Definitely not.
It's standard among all cables.
Basically among all of Vandenhull's cables.
All right, thanks a lot, Jerry, and thanks a lot for the thoughts which A.J. Vandenhull was able to impart to you, and I think in your dinner, I think quite a few days ago. So, we'll continue with the music, Jerry, and of course, our good friend also, Boy Bustamante, is here. We'll continue with his music, now with Theme from A Summer Place by Julie London, followed by Les Poissons des Mers du Sud, Isabelle Anton.